As we continue moving through the quiet stillness of November and the shadow work that we are doing this month, we're going to ask a poignant question today. That is, how to make sure that you don't regret things when you die. Let's get into this topic. Hello, everyone. I'm Tammara-Nicole Gardner. I'm the author and creator of the 12 Guiding Stars system. And in today's video, we're talking about death and specifically how to avoid having regrets when you die, that you didn't live the kind of life that you really wanted to live. So I am currently reading this book, From Passive to Passionate by Brian Lubin. And he references in here an article that was written by Bronnie Ware. She was a nurse who tended to patients as they were nearing the end of their lives. And after a certain period of time, she began to hear common themes from her patients about the things that they regretted that they didn't do while they were in the full swing of their lives. Here are some of the most common things that she heard. I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. I wish I had let myself be happier. Those are really poignant regrets that people have had, and it is common to have at the end of life. And I would like for you and I to avoid having those regrets on our deathbed. I would like us to take time right now to think about prioritizing the things we truly, deeply value so that when we get to the end of our lives, we are excited about the life that we lived. We celebrate the life that we lived and are ready to pass on to whatever comes after we die. So here's a way that you can focus in on this idea this week. I'm going to invite you to write your own eulogy. This may sound morbid, but it could also be kind of fun for you to think about and suss out the key, most important, critical things for you to be remembered for when you die, that people might say about you at your funeral, or an epitaph that might be written on your tombstone. This really helps sort out all of the extra superficial crap that we may be pulling in from our external world and internalizing as a perceived desire. It helps us kind of forget about that and really laser focus and zero in on what is truly significant and important to us. So write out your eulogy, and then after you have written it, ask yourself, to the extent that you are not working towards any of the things that you wrote about there, ask yourself why. What is holding you back? What is the resistance within you? And in the most loving way possible, I'm going to tell you that everything you write down is an excuse. Because where there is a will, there is truly a way. And the universe will co-partner with you to create the life that you truly desire. So for each excuse, I want you to write down 1 to 3 ways that you can come up with right off the top of your head that you can overcome that excuse. And this may challenge you a bit because you may have been stuck in old limiting beliefs and patterns of behavior that will cause you to default to, well, I can't do that. I don't have enough money. I can't do that because my partner will leave me, or whatever the excuses are. I want you to write down 1 to 3 ways that you can counter those excuses so that you're no longer holding yourself back from the things that you really value and really want to experience in your life. Again, with that focus on when I get to my deathbed, what do I want to be able to say about my life? Am I going to have these regrets that I lived my life the way my mother expected, or I stayed stuck in a relationship for way too long that I was completely unhappy in? Or do I want to be able to say that I was bold and daring and I made the shifts and changes in my life that were necessary to live a life that was authentic to me? And then after you've written down all of the ways that you can overcome the excuses that you have, pick one, just one. I'm not asking too much of you. Pick one to incorporate into your life this week. Commit to working towards the things that you really desire and want for yourself, and make the change now, because we never know when death is going to come. I hope this video was helpful for you. Again, my name is Tammara-Nicole Gardner. I'm the author and creator of the 12 Guiding Stars system. If you need help diving in deeper to find those desires within yourself, I do have a program. Class is currently closed for this year, and I will not offer it again until next October for the live online course with group coaching. However, throughout the year, I do open up slots for one-on-one private coaching, or if that's not accessible to you, I do have a book that you can pick up and work through the system on your own pace, on your own timing, in your own way. All of the details on all of those things are included in the description box below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, keep shooting for the stars.